Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. I'm so excited for this video because it feels like it is time again to film an indie makeup releases. We're just gonna go ahead and talk about all the new makeup releases on the indie market, what has caught my attention, what I'm considering buying, and then I'll also throw in a few mainstream releases at the end as well that have made their way into my mind. The series is inspired by Neil Kanikvis and Samantha March, so I'll have both of their channels linked down below, as well as all the Instagram accounts that I use, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Alright y'all, so first we finally have the reveal of the new Menagerie palette. So this is going to be called the Sugar High palette. It is launching April 9th at 11 a.m. PST. And there's also a few other products that are going to be launching. There's some single multi-chromes that don't really catch my attention. There's some different body stuff. But the main thing that I really want to talk about is the eyeshadow palette. So there's not like a great picture, like kind of looking at the palette a little bit further back, everything's zoomed in. But these shimmers do look really beautiful. I was honestly surprised by the color story. I feel like this is like, you know, a very kind of like straight up rainbow palette. I don't know that it's like standing out a ton from some other things that they've done. I'm really curious to get it. I'm curious to compare it. And I mean, I am going to be getting it just because I feel like, again, I feel like their shimmers have started to really impress me. These look super beautiful. The mattes look really nice. I mean, it is just a rainbow palette, but I'm such a sucker for Menagerie. So I plan to get it. I think the outer packaging is adorable as well. So I'd be curious to hear what y'all are thinking about this. But I mean, I've already kind of made up my mind. And then I also wanted to let y'all know that Blend Bunny brushes are available now individually. I literally love their brush set. I use them every single day. They are so, so good. The most amazing small detail brushes for blending, for crease work, especially if you have smaller eyes. Like, I just feel like they are so good and they're super affordable. I believe that individually they are only $7 each. I feel like the quality is really great, so I just want to let you guys know that they are available. You can buy extras if there's one you really love, or you just didn't want to buy the whole entire set, even though I do recommend the whole set. They are available with more options now. And then next I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Nosta Beauty palette, or Nosta Beauty, sorry, like nostalgia. So they came out with a playlist palette that looks like it's supposed to be a CD. The packaging, I'll show you a picture. It looks so cool. Like, the packaging just makes me happy. But I don't know, the color story is cute. It's kind of like neutral with like a little pop of neon. I feel like it even goes along with like the theme, but I just don't feel drawn to purchase it, which I do really like their face palette. I really like the quality. So like, I am curious about the quality of this, but it hasn't been enough that I wanted to like go out of my way and purchase it. I just don't know how much I would use it, even though, like I said, the packaging is so, so cool. I feel like if you have someone who still loves CDs and they like makeup, this would be legit such a killer gift. It would be so cool. So I think it's really, really cute, but I don't see myself buying it right now, even though, like I said, it's just 10 of 10 on packaging. And then next we have, let's see, okay, I've got quite a few mainstream releases here, but I'm trying to do all the indie stuff first. We have the revival of Gemini from Melt Cosmetics. So they are re-releasing the original Gemini palette in new packaging, and they are also releasing the Gemini 2 palette. So I feel like I was like mildly intrigued at first, but I did have Gemini. I ended up throwing it away because it got moldy. They did give me store credit, I believe. I can't remember if they refunded me or gave me store credit. I think they gave me store credit. So they did make it right, but it was just kind of gross. And I feel like by now, like, I have so many palettes that give me Gemini vibes. Actually, you guys, if you want, I'm not sure when this is launching, but, oh, actually, you know what? It says April 1st. I can do a video of all the palettes that are going to stop me from buying Gemini, or all the palettes that are available that have similar vibes from different indie brands and whatnot, because there's literally so many. So if you'd like to see a video like that, like talking you out of buying the Gemini palette, like maybe you already have some of these in your collection, all these grungy greens, maybe this would be a better palette than the Gemini palette, more affordable. Like, for one, I'm thinking the Ace Beauté Tropical Vibes palette. So many grungy greens. I would pick that up instead. So if you'd like to see a video like that, maybe I could film it tomorrow. Actually, that's tomorrow. This video is not even going to be live by tomorrow, but just let me know. Leave your feedback down below. I think that sounds like a good idea. But anyways, let's talk about Gemini 2 because we've never seen this palette before. And honestly, it's kind of disappointing in my head because I feel like Gemini, the original, is just so beautiful, so grungy. It was iconic. And then I'm looking at Gemini 2 and I'm just like, I feel like there's almost something like left to be desired. I do like the pop of grungy green, but just the like very like reddy warm tones just aren't calling to me. I don't know. Like, I mean, both palettes look like they would be so cute together, but I don't feel any need to purchase it. Yeah, no, I'm fine. So that's going to be a pass. And then we also have a new lip balm, or like technically it is the Plush Ritual Ceramide Lip Treatment from Auric. And this did catch my attention because I'm such a sucker for like a good bougie lip balm. I don't know why, I just love them. I feel like the color of this one actually looks like really pretty. It's like a very like light neutral kind of shade. It comes with like a little fancy applicator, which I think is cool because it's reusable. So I am intrigued, and I think part of it is because I'm just looking for any excuse to make an order from Auric and to buy the new Morganite shade. I swear I think about it all the time. Like, there's been so many releases I've talked myself out of, and that has not been one. It just keeps coming back. So part of me, when I saw this like lip balm, I was like, ooh, I could purchase that. I could get Morganite. But, and I still might. I probably still will at some point, but I just don't feel the need to purchase it right now. And then we have a new tinted moisturizer coming from Rare Beauty. I'm really excited about this. I'm such a sucker. Like, I feel like I've been actually really good about not buying that much makeup so far this year. It's just been a lot of foundations / tinted moisturizers because, let me see, I got Pat McGrath at the very end of the year, and then I got the new Kosas. I got the new, what is that called? Tower 28. I got the new Niacinamide. So, I mean, that's only 3. That's not terrible, but this one I feel like could possibly be the 4th one. I just really have been enjoying everything Rare Beauty that I've tried so far. It says it is launching on March 30th at 9 p.m. PST. It says that it has SPF 20. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious to look at like what the claims are and see if they align with what I want, but I feel like tinted moisturizer right off the bat just sounds like a win, so I'm curious about that. That's like high probability that I'll be purchasing. And then let's see, we also have a new release from Pat McGrath. So we'll talk about this last before we transition into all the like more mainstream stuff, even though I never know if Pat McGrath is indie or not, because I've looked into it and it's like, yes, she does have some investors, but she's the main owner, and it's like this whole thing and it's too complicated. So it doesn't matter, but this is the new Bridgerton 2 collection, and I'm such a sucker. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. Like, at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, like, it's cute, don't really need anything. But then I was like, or do I? So the blush palette, I know I've seen people talking about it. They're like, it's so much, it's so gaudy, it's just lit. But the blush palette I actually think is super cute. I talked myself out of it because it is $60 and the highlighter just looks like it would be a little bit too deep for my skin tone. So I feel like right off the bat, that's a 1/4 of the palette that wouldn't work for me. So it's like, that's like a wasted $15. That's how I talked myself out of the blush palette, even though I do think it looks super cute. And I really do love a good baked blush. But I was not so successful when it comes to the eyeshadow palette, just because I thought, again, packaging was so cute. And the 2 shades, the like blushy pinky shades, I didn't love those as an eyeshadow formula, but I think they look really pretty as blush. So I could see using those for that. And then they kind of just have like some really beautiful, like light, neutral, kind of shimmery shades that I don't know, I thought would be really cute with some of the other Pat McGrath palettes I have. And I don't know, again, like I said from the beginning, I'm a sucker, and I think it would be so cute together with the first one. I don't know what happened. Anyways, what really got me is, the thing is, I could have talked myself out of the eyeshadow palette, but the eyeshadow palette was an add-on to my order. The lipsticks with the little bows, How could anyone resist those? Like, they are literally the cutest lipstick packaging I've ever seen. I'm especially a sucker for the light blue with the golden bow. I think that is just so, so cute. But I went ahead and picked out one pink shade. It's like the one in the middle, the like lighter beigey pink. And then I also picked out the lightest of the blue packaged lipsticks as well. And I mean, those are obviously gonna go in like my little display here. And I'm hoping to love the formula and use them as well. But just the packaging, I can't. The packaging is too much. So next we have a new release from Fenty Beauty, and this is one of those that I don't know why it's like pulling on me, that I kind of like it, but I know that I don't need it. I shouldn't purchase it. So this is the new Sunstalker Face Eye Bronzer and Highlighter Palette, and I feel like this is just calling to me because it's so neutral, and I feel like all the like matte like bronzer shades you can use one as your actual bronzer, and then the others you can use as crease shades. Throw like the highlighters on your eyes, throw them on your cheeks, and I just feel like it's like all in one, and it just, I don't know, it's so simple. It's so basic that I'm like, Amy, like, why are you even thinking about it? But I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Like, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what is wrong with me? But I want it. I don't know. Okay. I feel like it's one of the things I can definitely talk myself out of because I have so much that would do the same thing as it, but for some reason it grabbed my attention. And then we also have some new palettes from Beauty Bay. I want to say these came out like maybe a month or so ago, but I still feel so overwhelmed by them. So Beauty Bay came out with monochromatic palettes, and they came out like a green one, like a berry one, and like a purpley one. But they came out with like a 9 pan, a 16 pan, and then what is this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 42 pan palette as well, and they're all like the same vibes. And the biggest one has like repeat shades from the other ones, and I don't know, I just feel like it's just too much. Like, I'm like looking at this, I'll show you the green first, this picture. Like, I like all the palettes, and I feel like if they just come out with one of each, even though this is great, it's like an option for everyone, I'm like, too much. I mean, I guess I could do like the 16 pan one, but I don't know. It just seems overwhelming. And then here is the purple ones. Again, same vibes. It's so cute, but it's just too much. And then here are the berries, which I didn't see the bigger one of this one. I'll try and find a picture maybe, but again, like same thing. It's like it's cute, but it's so easy to talk myself out of because I feel like when I get overwhelmed by a collection, I'm like, okay, I just won't get anything. And that's just how my brain works. Okay, last but not least, we have one more foundation to talk about. Like I said, I'm such a sucker because this is one I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want it. It's available now. So this is the new IT Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow Lightweight Foundation Glow Serum with SPF 40. It says it has 22 shades, which I feel like is definitely more than their like regular foundation line. So that's good. I'm like very happy to finally see them expand because their shade range is not the best. I have used the lightest shade Fair, and it is a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but I kind of just make it work. And even though I wish that there was a shade in that foundation that was like perfect for me because I already love the formula so much. So looking at this one, I'm like, like I'm like guessing maybe like the same vibes. Hopefully it has like a decent amount of coverage, but it's like a little bit more lightweight, super glowy, like a serum foundation. SPF 40, which is always a nice bonus. It's not enough. You still need to have sunscreen on underneath the foundation, but I don't know, it's very tempting. I'm like looking at the foundations that I've gotten recently, and a bunch of them, like the Kosas one I'm loving, and that one has some SPF in it too, and I feel like they probably have the same vibes, but I don't know, I just want to try them all. All right, y'all, so those were all the releases I wanted to talk about today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you have been picking up or not picking up down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!